So, einen schönen Freitagnachmittag zusammen. Herzlich willkommen zur Pressekonferenz mit unserem Headcoach Albert Riera. Begrüße euch, liebe Kolleginnen und Kollegen, hier im Proficamp im Deutsche Bankpark. Am Tag vor unserem nächsten Bundesliga-Auswärtsspiel für unsere Eintracht geht es nach Wolfsburg zum VfL. Spiel beginnt morgen um 15:30 Uhr in der Volkswagen Arena. Wir werden von rund 4000 Eintracht-Fans nach Niedersachsen begleitet. Freuen uns auf eine tolle Auswärtskulisse und auf die morgige Partie, die von Schiedsrichter Timo Gerrach geleitet wird. Coach, give us a personal update about the players for tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, we will start with good afternoon, everyone. To start with the players that they are available, because I know that the question will be in the middle or at the end, and it's better to say the players that are available. Kawa is still out, Rasmus is still with the therapy, Collins the same, and Doan that is sick this week. And Baoya, it was almost to be in, but still is not 100%. And the player that is not 100%, we prefer that is not in the squad. The rest they are available.
Albert, thank you very much. Dann starten wir eure Fragen an Albert Riera. Bitte schön, Matthias Merget startet vom Hessischen Rundfunk.
Hello, Mr. Riera. After a loss and a draw, what is the plan to improve the team for the match tomorrow?
Yeah, after the last game on the press after the game, I was mentioning the word calm, to be calm. And I was saying this because if we analyze the goals that we concede all the games, they were more or less around 70 minutes till 90 minutes, more or less the last part of the game. So it has two lectures. You can read on two ways. The first is if it's physically the problem. That is not physically the problem because the numbers are really good. And also to confirm that the numbers are good on us is we are not a team that we were scoring a lot of goals in the first half. We are scoring more also around 60 minutes also. So physically we are good. We are finishing the games attacking and a team that is protagonist. So it's not physically. Then I said, okay, then we need to find what is the point. And we are conceding there because we need to control, to manage, to be calm, to read the game, to when to have the pausa, the pause, when to accelerate the game. This doesn't mean that we need to play slow. We need to understand it. And we were talking with the players about this because all the games we didn't lose one game by 2 goals. All the games we lost by 1, and and we conceded on the last part of the game. So we work on this. We were talking with the team how to prevent this, and hopefully we will see progression on this in the next games.
Johannes Wolf von der Bild-Zeitung.
Hello, Mr. Riera. Talking about players, Can Uzun, you mentioned him in the last press conference after the last game. I want to ask you if he did enough work for the team this week in training to play tomorrow, maybe come from the bench or even start. Thank you.
Okay, you will be ready. I didn't mention the name. When you ask for an individual player, I'm telling you, when I talk in the press, believe me that the players, they already, the team, they know the way that I'm thinking. And I will tell you very simple and very, very fast. For me, all the players are important because we can talk about the striker, the number 10, or who is scoring, the wingers. We cannot play without a center back. We cannot play without goalkeeper. All the players are important. So I want that all of you know, and the reason why I'm saying that I don't like to talk individually. All the players are important, and here nobody, the time that I will be here, is more important one than another player. All the players are important. I don't gonna let that one is more important than others. The players, individual players, they are no more than anyone in the group. They have to feel the same important, and I want to give this feedback to them. Every position has positive, let's say, offensive and defensive work. All of them, they know in every position what they have to do, and not the players, not the coach are more important than the team, the club, and the history of this club. So we have to know this. All of us, we are at the same level. Nobody is more important. That's why I said I prefer to talk about collective.
Jochen Golle von Eintracht in Team.
Possibly I make a mistake now because I want to talk about one player of you in
Mit dem Mikro bitte.
Oh yeah.
Danke.
Okay, I hope you understood me what I said. So I want to ask you, what did you do with Oskar Højlund? I think he did the best game since he's here in Frankfurt. So he was offensive and also 1 against 1. So can I ask you about that, possibly?
But I said in the previous press conference exactly the same. every position has offensive task, offensive job, and defensive job. All of them. Because with the ball, to Robin, that is the center back, is the first one with the ball to start the action. And he's a center back, so defending, he has a big job also. So all the players, they have offensive and defensive. This demanding, that is high demanding. We are in a club that has a high demanding. I am a coach that has high demanding for all the players. Who is doing better during the week? What they transmit at the moment? Who is doing the best in every position is the one who is playing. So it's simple to understand. In every position, you need to do a high demanding, with the ball and without the ball, and I am putting the players that help us to win. Trust me, I am a coach that wants to win. I'm sure that everyone wants to win. And what I see, that if I make a mistake, after the game we can talk if I made a mistake or not about the decisions. But I know exactly that if we are demanding this offensive and defensive task to every player, they have to do it, and that's it. That's simple as that. And Oscar did his job, defending and attacking, and if he continue doing, he will be available to play. If not, we'll play another one. It's simple. That's why we don't have only 11 players. We have more players that they need to compete, and this is beautiful. Sometimes we criticize and we say, but this player is not playing and then he's not happy. Which player is happy who is not playing? As to the player that they are not playing the last game, what they will tell you, how beautiful is the coach? It's impossible. But this happens everywhere, not only here. If you ask to the players that is playing, if you ask to Oscar today, he will say, the coach, I like it. Yeah. As to the player that he didn't play, will say no. But this is everywhere. So I'm not worried about this. What I'm worried is about that the players, they do everything that I demand to them in every position.
Ingo Dustewitz von der Frankfurter Rundschau.
Hello, Mr. Riera. For your opponent, it's a very important game. Maybe not the last chance, but very important. Does it affect the way you prepare your team for the match?
Mm-hmm. Well, there is one message that I sent to them this week. I'll start of this week to them. All the teams right now, they are fighting for something. Everyone for different targets. Our target is very clear. This 7th position to be able to play next season in Europe. We want to play in Europe. So in this case, Wolfsburg is fighting to don't be relegated. So I said, if we have a pressure and they have a pressure, which one is more beautiful? I think it's more beautiful our. So we have to take advantage of it. Wolfsburg is playing to don't be relegated. So of course they are in a moment that they need the 3 points, but also we need the 3 points, all of us. So this is what we are thinking, and I like it to send some messages to the players about how to approach the next game mentally. And I said this is a beautiful pressure, the one that we have to play or to have the possibility to play in Europe. So we have to go for it. We are in a good position to get it.
Nikolaus Richter von Absolut Fußball und dann Lisa Siegel von der Bild.
Hello, Coach. I would get into the opponent more. What do you expect from Wolfsburg? They had a quite rough game against Leverkusen, where they showed with the new coach that they can be offensively dangerous. What do you expect from them?
Well, they are playing at home again. As I said, they are playing they are in a situation to don't be relegated, and this situation provoke mistakes, that you are not playing calm. For me to play football, you need to play calm. This is very important. That's why I put in the brain of the players to say, listen, think on the beautiful thing. The beautiful thing is saying, listen, we're playing, let's be calm because we're playing for something beautiful. And in this case for Wolfsburg, it's something that I will not say that is the beautiful is to don't be relegated, but it's provoke a lot of mistakes, and we need to use this situation. We need to use probably the first 20-30 minutes. They will try to press us, they will try to be on us, they will use the public and to silence and to calm all this situation, to desperate a little bit them. This is what I would like that our team manage this situation tomorrow.
Hello, Mr. Riera. You say you don't like to talk about the players, yet you do sometimes and very publicly criticize them or criticize the whole team very harshly. Is there any statement or are there any statements that you regret that you said it in the moment, for example?
Well, before I said about when I sent one message here to you in public, is because my team, my players, they already know. So they're ready for what I'm saying. And you see as a critic, and I see as a message to react. Maybe sometimes I want a reaction. maybe I need to use it for reaction. So I don't see as a critic. You know the example of the glass of water. If it's if it's at half, maybe you see that it's half empty, and I see that it's half full. So I see on a beautiful way and pink glasses. So that's why I'm always positive and smiling and happy.
Nicolas.
I gotta ask one more personal question that is about Hugo Larsson. In the last game, he played more offensively, and from the outside, it looked like he was more confident in his abilities. Is that a role that you have talked about with him about?
Yeah, we were talking about to be a team that surprise, a dynamic team. Not only we are starting position, good positions. You want to play good this game, you need to be in a good positions, but then you need the surprise factor to the opponent. So who is giving this superiority inside? Who is occupying this free space? It depends on the opponent. On the last game, it was more Hugo, and I will tell you why. Now everybody pay more attention on Nene, because they know how good player he is, what he can do. When it's Fares on the pitch, also we need to control Fares to don't be free. So from the back, it's easy to occupy this space to create this superiority and to surprise the opponent. So every game is a little bit different. Every game we find, as we say, we are talking to find which player will create this surprise. And the last game did Hugo. He did a fantastic job. We changed a little bit the role because he has the support with Oscar. So he was a little bit more freedom. If we play with three, Hugo will play with three offensive players around him. Maybe he needs to stay more to have the balance. But having Hugo around, he felt free, and I think on the last game we saw very positive the dynamism of the team offensive. We were much better and we create much more chances also.
Felix Beiner von RTL Hessen.
Hello, Mr. Riera. Yesterday, 1,000 fans showed up at the free training. How much does that push you for the last matches?
That's fantastic, especially because they were kids, and the kids they are enjoying. You can see on their eyes, no, and it was beautiful. We would like to do more times. Okay, they need to go to the school, also they need to learn. But as many times as we can, we will do this. And for us, it was a boost. Also, positivity. I think you could see also the mood of the players. It was fantastic yesterday on the training. But I have to say something, that daily our job, our trainings, they are full of fun. And why I'm saying fun is not mean that we are here for joking. But if you have fun, you are enjoying, this is a signal that you can progress. If you are not enjoying, if you are close, if you are not in a good mood, it's difficult to progress. So that's why I need this positive mood. I need this. I like to talk about these pink classes, because then the players is when they can fly and they can progress.
Lisa Siegel.
Are you afraid that if you don't win in Wolfsburg, that the mood in the club will completely change to the negative, also surrounding the club?
I'm only thinking about the tomorrow game, and this is the most important. 3 points. I'm not thinking about something else. Maybe you're thinking, I'm not thinking. What I'm thinking is about to win. To win, my benefit is that the players, they play fantastic. That's why I go against this. Do you think I want that some player plays? He's not playing at his best level, and all the players, they don't show their qualities. What is a benefit of one coach? The players, they play amazing. So what I want is the best for them. So this is what I expect, that tomorrow they will make amazing game. In the next, they playing another 2 or 3 players, and we can change a few positions, and also they play amazing. This is my dream. My dream is to sit on the bench and enjoy how my players they are playing. And in one sentence that I love it is my team has to be my mirror. So I hope soon I don't have to talk here, and that my team can talk about me.
Ingo Dustewitz.
So you're a confident man talking about beautiful pressure, but do you feel pressure in general? Maybe if you fail or if you not reach Europe, do you feel pressure in general?
But again, if you are in a good job, in doing what you love, this is beautiful. To play or to have this pressure to be in Europe next season, this is beautiful. So I'm looking on this way, and I'm not thinking on the failure, because the failure is if you don't try or if you don't have the possibility to be here. But if you try, this is the failure. We are trying. We are not perfect, and just I'm thinking on positive, because I know we can get it, and and there is the way how I am working. I believe that we will have success, and this is the way how I am looking for tomorrow. Because football is, we have to talk about today and maximum tomorrow. Football is not the past, it's not the future.
Gut, dann vielen Dank. Thank you, Albert. All the best for tomorrow. Allen Eintrachtlern, die sich auf die Reise nach Wolfsburg machen, eine gute Anreise. Euch noch einen schönen Freitag. Vielen Dank.
Thank you.